All right, guys, I'm back. We're gonna be doing Hermes today. Kind of excited about it, but it's gonna be ridiculous. That's always gonna be ridiculous. Okay, so here we are on the main page of the website. They're asking me about cookies. I really don't give a crap. Okay, Hermes Paris. All right, Women's Spring Summer 2022 runway show. So this is what they're showing us. They have a little menu over here. Very different from a few of the websites that I've seen so far because they all have that stupid, annoying bar that drops down and it's just hell on my computer. All right, so they have a lot of things here. They've got pillows. I can't believe that they have a specific, like, this is for clicking, yes? Okay, they have a specific category for just pillows. I didn't realize that Hermes was in the, like, pillow market. Jewelry, women ready to wear, small leather goods, watches, bags, and fragrances. I think that we're going to have to go straight for the bags because everybody knows about the Birkin. You know, it's Samantha Jones. She wants that Birkin from Lucy Liu, the whole thing. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. But here we are. Here we are looking at the bags, and they are expensive. They are expensive. I always wonder too when I'm looking at these bags, and I don't think I've done this as of yet, but when you click, they probably have the dimensions so that you can see exactly how large the bag is. And I always wonder to myself, like, okay, you're charging like $10,000. How big is this bag? This looks pretty small. Let's see. So this is a $9,000 bag. It's called the 20 bag, I guess. It's the name of it. And it's 7.5 inches high, 7.9 inches long, and it's only 2 inches deep. So, and it's that much money. It is calfskin, so that explains some of the pricing. Okay. I think it's too expensive. Oh, look, this one has like a little story behind. With its rounded edge inscribed in a circle, this resolutely modern line revisits the 1972 design called the Hermes 2002, a date which, at the time, invoked dreams of the future. A goldsmith's masterpiece featuring an already emblematic clasp, these purses and wallets are mini time machines ready to go, bag to the future. Did they really do that? Guys, this is Hermes, okay? This is like one of the oh, Hermes, so sophisticated. And they made that pun. I kind of respect it. Man, that you did that. Did they have more puns? Because now I'm just excited about the puns. Let's see. Let's check this bag out and see if there's a pun. I'm going to be disappointed if there's no pun. So it comes in multiple colors, which you would expect. This is the Bolide 31 bag. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it says, right here, it says, I'm not seeing a pun, guys. I'm not seeing a pun. Designed in 1923 for top drivers. Okay, and long distance travelers. I like that this has backstory. I really appreciate that this has backstory. I really wanted this from the Dolce & Gabbana website. And they didn't give it to me, okay? And when I'm spending that much money on something, which, by the way, I'm never going to buy any of this crap. But if I was actually spending this much money on this, I would be pissed if I went to the website and they didn't give me this information. So actually, if I do get just ridiculously wealthy someday to the point where I just don't even know what to do with my money, which honestly, that would never happen. I would always know what to do with my money. But if I ever got there for some reason, Hermes has got my business because they give me what I want, okay? I want information. Okay, sorry. What were we saying? Okay, that this is for long distance travelers. This globetrotting bag slips easily into any trunk. The zip fastener brought back from America by Emile Hermes at the end of the 1910s. So this has American history as well, which is interesting to me. I always enjoy that. It gives it its legendary round angled shape and allow for quick access to the content. The content. I've never thought of what was in my bag as content, but okay. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do one of those like older videos they used to do where they were like, hey, look at what's in my bag. A bunch of trash. First of all, I always thought it was funny their bag was so clean. Believe me, there's a lot of trash in my bag. The Belied bag comes in a travel bag and mini-sized handbags. Many, not mini. Okay, so it just comes in a bunch of different sizes. But it's interesting to me that the way that they wrote that. Anywho, yeah, no, I really appreciate that they give you this information. They didn't give me the pun, okay? I'm sad about the pun. Because they gave me the pun, and the pun made me respect them. Okay? The pun made me respect them. And now, they've lost a little bit of my respect because there is no pun. In the future, you know, give me a pun. To be honest, I don't really like puns. But the fact that it was Hermes giving me the pun, there was something about that was special. And I'll never forget it. We looked at bags. Let's look at clothes because I think that clothes are a little bit more substantial than bags. Maybe not when you're talking about Hermes, considering that their bags actually grow in value. At least the Birkin does. But I'm just saying that I need to have pants. I don't need to have a purse. So this is automatically, in the first line is a $10,900 vest. I suppose it is reversible, but who would reverse it? Tell you guys, let me know if any of you ever get these vests, okay, and actually reverse them. Because when there's fur on the inside and some kind of horrible material on the outside, why would you want the horrible material to touch you? Am I the only one that thinks that they say it's reversible, but it's really not? It's not. Nobody's ever going to reverse that shit. They've got some videos. See, I feel like I get this dress from H&M, guys. I don't need to go pay this much. I'm serious. H&M. Go to H&M for that. Go to H&M for most of this stuff, actually. This is maybe a little bit more, unique. But those dresses and stuff, those solid pieces, like H&M, all of this, H&M, all of this you can get at H&M, all of this. Maybe not these pants, but I'm just saying. And this is all the clothes they have. Okay, I don't want to. Why are you here? Okay, so this is the collection, the 2021 winter collection. Did you guys see that little horse? That was cute. I enjoyed that. Okay, so there's some underwear, but then it looks like the same. Okay, here's some different things. No, I feel like some of this stuff is just the same stuff in different order. I feel like this is weird, right? Wouldn't they put all their clothes? I kind of just want to see the horse again. He's so cute. He does a little jump and a little kick. That's adorable. I wonder if the clothes have the backstory that the bags do, or if it's just the bags. It's probably just the bags, right? Collar and cashmere knit. Goat skin. Okay, that would explain some of it. Made in Italy. So that's definitely part of it. But yeah, there's not information. I didn't expect there to be. I feel like the bags, that makes sense to me that there would be backstory. They've been making, different bags for... I thought it was really interesting that they had the bag called 2020 or 2021 or whatever it was, and they remade that bag. That's really cool. I feel like they probably will have the same kind of thing going with maybe some of the jewelry or maybe some of the watches, which I consider to be jewelry to some extent. I know that it serves a purpose, but it's just jewelry at this point. You look at your phone when you want to know the time. Let's try this one just because it has a really long name. And to me, it's a bit gaudy, but it's got a really long name. Cape Cod. I'm not even going to attempt to. I'm going to butcher that person's name. No, this one doesn't have the history. I'm sure a lot of people don't care. I'm sure a lot of people think I'm being ridiculous, that I wish that there was history or some kind of breakdown of information to give me. But when it's a company that's really, really old, that's been doing this for a really, really long time, and they, are asking for this much money, I think that it's a small, this is at least giving me something. They wrote a little thing about this H-shaped clasp. They wrote about how it's lightweight, how it's calibrated, perfectly, how you can put it in a bag, you can hang it from a belt. They're giving me something. Oh, irresistible. Irresistible, they say. I feel like I can resist it once I see how much it costs and look at my bank account. I'm sure I can resist it. So this is cool. I kind of like their website a little bit more because to me it's more simplistic and I can kind of navigate it well. And I feel like to some extent these are me kind of rating, not really rating because I'm not giving them a rating, but just kind of judging their websites, as well as the fact that they charge this much money for a little pouch that you keep coins in or something. So I clicked on this because I think it's beautiful. Actually, I think this is adorable. I love this. This is pretty to me. And it just says, you can slip it in a handbag or wear it on a matching strap that is sold separately. Is this the strap that we're talking about that's sold separately? This one was made in France. I kind of appreciate that they're having things made in different places as well. It's not just all Italy, or all France, or all, some specific weird place. It's actually made, they have multiple things made in multiple different places that I'm seeing easily. And again, I think that this is very easy to navigate this website. So that I appreciate, because I don't understand. I'm like, you want me to buy this stuff or not? Because they make it so difficult to find anything on these sites sometimes. So I appreciate the simplicity of this. I'm going to check out this menu just because I haven't really looked at it. Okay, so this pops up from the side. I feel like that's so much easier than this thing that keeps coming down. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my other videos. I don't know if anybody's even watching this video. But I've seen a lot of those and I hate them. They're horrible and tiresome. At least this thing is like, you can choose if you want to look at this or not. You can make it go away. It's not just popping up out of nowhere. Yeah, this is just men's stuff. Let's go ahead and check out the men's. I don't check out men's clothing that often. So, I don't want to look at t-shirts. It's just going to piss me off how expensive a t-shirt is. I'm trying to be a little bit more positive this video because to some extent, I think that this is cool. Oh, that one took a bow. Did you see? I love that. Okay. Some $800 button-ups that you'll probably have to also get tailored to fit you perfectly. Actually, let me see if they offer that. Because if they offer that as a service, like they ask you your measurements. Oh, no, they just ask you for your size. So I feel like some of these sites should just like if it's gonna be $800, they should ask you for your measurements and make it for you. Am I crazy to think of that? Boxy fit shirt with a flexible collar. Tells you about the length and things. It was made in France. Yeah. I mean, oh man, I don't know why I keep yawning, guys. I'm not tired. It's only 2:28 p.m. I guess I did just work out, so that maybe that's it. You guys, obviously, I'm probably never going to buy anything from this site. Because it's absurd. Because it's actually absurd. But I will say for Hermes that I like their website. I like that they gave me some history. I like that they taught me some things. I appreciate that. I love their little horse. That horse is so cute and funny. Look at him. Look at him go. He is just killing it. Wow, this guy. Cheekbones, everything. Got the lips. I appreciate their models. I think that their models look good. I like that they have, like, some interesting imagery. On some of the other models, specifically, Supreme had just dreadful models, in my opinion. I didn't think that they made the clothes look, I didn't think that they were really working it. I felt like they were just standing there. Sometimes I think Gucci as well had models that were just standing there. These guys seem like they're putting in the work. Also, I love scarves. Like this guy, this is a beautiful image. I love everything about this. And then they have this information, which may or may not be interesting. I don't know. Does anybody read this stuff? Am I the only one that reads this stuff? I feel like I enjoy reading these things and just kind of getting an idea of what they were trying to do with the design of the piece. And I realize it's not like a gallery or anything, but I just think that if you are going to spend this much money, or if you are a website like this, that you should have things, you should have things like that just to kind of elevate. I think that this website elevates the brand. And when I look at the other websites and I look at the other companies, they're just kind of like, hey, look at me, I'm Gucci or I'm whatever, and you will buy my stuff because it's expensive and there's a brand behind it and it's going to make you look good. And I'm sure that people buy Hermes. I'm sure that Jeffree Star buys Hermes because of the fact that it is expensive and he just wants to have, there's people like that. I'm not saying that there aren't when it comes to this brand, but I'm saying that this information, just this little bit of effort that's being put in behind whoever designed this website, elevates this brand in a way that the other sites don't. Because if I'm looking at this and it's just a bunch of blankets and stuff, and then it doesn't have this, I'm getting annoyed. And maybe in some of the other brands, I didn't watch the videos, maybe there's stuff like that. I think that what was it? Was it Gucci that had the eye, that had like they had like a virtual thing, and they had like there was some information there, and I thought that was interesting. And I'm not saying that the other ones don't all have this. Maybe I should go back and look on my own time and see what I think. But I'm just saying that in my opinion, when these brands are trying to be so prestigious and so exclusive, and they're trying to sell you exclusivity. That's what they're trying to sell you. It's not the clothes, it's not the anything. That's what they're selling you, is that you are going to be made, when you're wearing these clothes, you're going to be made to be seen in a certain way that other people are not going to be seen because they don't have this stuff. That's what they're selling you. And so if you're trying to sell me that, Sell it to me, you know? Give me this information. Make me understand why. I think a lot of people that buy this kind of stuff that are just doing it for the brand or just to look good or whatever, I don't know if they think about that, but I think that if they had more information, then they might appreciate it, or they may not appreciate. You know, they may say, hey, I don't really care about this actually. Why am I, you know what I mean? Like, if more people had the information, then maybe they would choose not to buy it. I don't even know. I'm not saying they should do that because that's a thing. I'm just saying that if it's not in line with you and your own personal views or values, you would know that if they told you. And some of them hide that kind of stuff on purpose because they don't want anybody to know about their bad practices that they may or may not be, you know, privy to, or, you know, whatever. I'm just saying, people, get your info. And I appreciate that they give you something. Like, I don't feel like they're just half-assing a website because they can. These are just shoes. By the way, I went on a whole tangent and I don't even know if I made sense. But I'm gonna look at this mule actually, because I kind of like it. Wow, this one gave me nothing to go on. It's a bicolor goat skin with a Kelly buckle, made in Italy. Again, I'm yawning. I promise I'm not tired. I do need to eat though. I'm gonna make Vincent take me to Daiso because I want to go get a tea. Yep. Anyway, I think that that's it for Hermes. It's a pretty cool website. This shit is way too expensive. Don't spend any of your money on this crap. You can pay rent and even more than that depending on where you live. So, yeah, no. But I do appreciate the site a little bit more than I appreciated some of the other ones, and maybe that makes the video less interesting. I don't know. But you know, it's just cool to kind of look at this stuff every once in a while. You know, look at these things that you can't afford and think about the people that can afford them, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.